May 29, 2024, Durango Dank here. President Donald Trump found guilty by Durango Dank. When you understand the chatter, right, they just went into deliberations, but we were just trying to figure out the chatter. And the chatter can come from all the cell phones that are all in that particular zone or grid. And depending on what scanning tools are in the area by different organizations, and broad Bluetooth scan where you can scan the area for music and other things. It's exactly what it does, and it indexes everybody's voices to pattern match if they're doing the right thing or not. We're at a very dangerous level of words that people are saying that don't know what the meanings are, or doing things to help other people but not knowing who the people are they're trying to help. So artificial intelligence is going to fix that. And it's a slow process because you need all these new people to come out of the closet. And see, when you're a minor and you come out at 18 years old, now you're indexed. And then you're going to be indexed for 10 years. Every 10 years you're indexed. So that it can do an assessment on all the things that you've said to pattern match to all the things that you've done. And so those people that you see, especially with certain politicians, no, here's the facts. No, they're using these key words that they've used for quite some time. And when if I was in the HR departments with some of these organizations, they would fire these people. But they don't know this because they block this stuff because they consider what we do as being bias, and it's not. Their bias and judgment of what this is for, and they know that it will be used against them, and chances are someone else that can do better than them and then actually do probably 10 more things. That's called super administrator. So unfortunately, this is a bad time, but what we did was we went ahead and indexed all the people, the different news organizations and what they're saying, and what happens if Trump's convicted? They're all playing in on it, every one of them. And so they all get indexed, all their social channels, all their emails, all their text messages, all their MP3 file, voice, and MP4 files, all their documents, even the ones that they've thrown away, and the ones that they throw away are the most valuable, and those are in the cloud. Because you see, any journalist that's an alleged journalist, your content will never be tossed. Because this is the authority that other people will have over those 501(c)(3)s that are collecting money from operatives that are of partisan nature. And see, you can't be a nonpartisan if you're collecting and doing only things for a partisan. And this is where the IRS is going to come in and have to come and get all their money, regardless of what Joe Biden or any of them people think, because the tax man must cometh. Because we are in trillions. We either go to war or people start paying their taxes. Everybody pays taxes. There's no loophole. You live in the United States, you work in the United States, you pay taxes. That's the only way we're going to get out of it. But no, everything's looped. You got a guy, I don't remember his name. He was on TV and he was talking about how the crooks are the Republicans and the cowards are the Democrats. I knew right then when he said that he don't know what he's talking about. And he's a pretty famous guy. And it's these comments that all these celebrities are making, especially De Niro. I threw all my De Niro movies out, man. All of them. Because the stuff that's spewing out of that jackass's mouth, and he was a great actor, man. See, he's trying to, he thinks he's the guy in Cape Fear, okay? When in all reality, he's grandpa now. And he's saying things that I can show the world, and other people can too, that it doesn't match the exact of what Donald Trump actually did for America. And everything that these people broadcast is exactly what they're trying to do, and this is what they've been indexed as. So De Niro, he's washed up, all these other actors, and it's sad because a lot of them I liked, but it comes to an end. Because we cannot fuck up the generations that are behind us for our greed, for our, God, I don't know what you call it, but this is dangerous, folks. And why everybody sits there and posts on their media, and you get all these got people taking pictures of themselves, selfies. It's like you Google search the politician, and all you see is their face. Narcissism. That's the whole ideology. And this is how you are able to identify these people and all their people in their social chain. It goes. It's already done. And so the more and more these people that don't do the right thing, see, it used to be don't be evil on Google. And see, Google's the man and woman. It's a-bodied, man. It doesn't have any of that. It's strictly on a yes or no. It's strictly, can you do or can't you? Can you dig that hole? Well, I can, but it just depends if I'm just asked, no, yes or no, can you dig that hole? I can't answer that. Because what if I tell you I'll dig that hole and it starts raining? Then I'm going to have to stop or I'm going to get dirty. Or what happens if the shovel breaks? And I can't, you see where I'm going with this? So everything that these people have been saying for 18 fucking years in Denver, I've indexed it in different forms of labels and phrases and other messaging. Because if I didn't do this, then other people won't survive. And we're talking about the 20-year-olds that don't know anything and think they know everything. And I was one of those guys. You know, when you own a club, 10,000 square foot rock club, something new, and you've got 1,500, 2,000, 3,000 people in there, it does change to who you think you are, but I always stay humble. I don't act humble in public most of the time because, hey man, people take advantage of that. They take advantage of my naivete. And then what happens is when I find out that they then they're like, oh shit, we got to deal with Giovanni. Yeah. So these are the things that I've learned to be able to just express myself through music, poems, writings, thoughts, images, videos of those that see that. It's what's coming, folks. It's gonna keep pushing and pushing and pushing until you go and do it. Your stuff will not be, and it's very good. It's very good because it'll give you a synopsis of it. Just who they are, regardless if they're legitimate or not. It'll give you what it is, and it's those questions that, when the legitimacy's been established, that all their meta tags will now be scored and ranked to their experiences, locations, and you can do chatter like what we've done, and that's how I found out that they're going to find President Trump guilty. That's a sad day in America, man.